Hello, I'm Moz, and today we are looking at the Nokia's attempt to get its reputation back. Will they? So most of you know the drill. We are going to score each category such as build quality, hardware, software, camera, display features, battery life and charging speed, and lastly the company's goodwill. After giving a score to each category, we will look at a pre-made chart either it is worthy for your money or not. Now let's talk about the build quality. Aluminium unibody comes in two finishes, polish and the matte. The polished versions are not scratch resistant, so please take care of it. It is not as scratch resistant as the matte ones. So yeah. It looks okay and feels good. Not a big fan of that design, perhaps for most of you it's gonna be okay. And camera bump isn't there, good for them. And buttons are very tactile, so for me it gets 8 out of 10. Now let's talk about the hardware. It comes with a Snapdragon 835, Adreno 540 GPU. The one variant comes with 64 gigs of storage and 4 gigs of RAM, and the other variant comes with 128 gigs of storage and 6 gigs of RAM. For just that other variant, it gets 10 out of 10. Now let's talk about the software. It is way too clean and near to stock Android. Plus comes with 7.1.1 Nougat, and according to the Nokia, it will update soon to the Oreo, which is still need to be tested. So for me it gets 9 out of 10. Now let's talk about the camera. Oh boy, in the era of apertures like f1.6 and LG V30 or f1.7 and OnePlus 5T, the Nokia 8 comes with dual 13 megapixel sensor with aperture of f2.0. Literally it suffers in low light. One sensor is RGB and the other is monochrome, and personally it leaves a lot to be desired. And front facing camera comes with 13 megapixel f2.0 also, which is not as good as the OnePlus 5T 16 megapixel to be honest, but they are advertising its groundbreaking feature of Bothi, and let me tell you, it is ridiculous because I cannot personally think any use of it, and it can easily be achieved through a software in any phone, so there is nothing to brag about it. Perhaps for me it gets 6 out of 10. Now let's talk about the display. 5.3 inch IPS LCD with quad HD resolution, 16:9 aspect ratio. Do let me know, does it sound groundbreaking or very tingling or anything very fancy? It is nowhere near to the flagships, nowhere near to the beautiful display of Samsungs and iPhone 10s or anything like that. Those big bezels looks very mid 2016 flagship rather than the end of 2017 flagship. So here it also gets 6 out of 10. Now let's talk about the features. Bluetooth 5.0, check. SD card, check. Fast charging, check. Fingerprint sensor, check. IP54. What the hell, Nokia? Why did you even bother with it? Please don't consider it taking to the heavy rain. It might get water damage, and Nokia doesn't even claim water damage warranty. So yeah, you are up to that. Now let's talk about the Ozo audio recording technology. It will record your audio in 360 degree. Means it can record stereo sound. Means you can play back in a stereo speaker and have a very fantastic time. But you know what? Nokia didn't include any stereo speaker in their smartphone. Why do you even need that? Yeah, obviously. So it is just a reluctant and redundant feature. I don't know where I will use it, but it is something worth noting. So it gets 6 out of 10. Now let's talk about the battery life and charging speed. 3090 mAh battery is barely enough to get you through the day. But its fast charging is not as fast as dash charging and not as fast as quick charge 4.0. So yeah, it is okay and gets 8 out of 10. Now it's time for the company's goodwill. If we reviewed this category in 90s or 2000s, Nokia would be the king and could easily get 10 out of 10. But now, new generation and the millennials don't even know what Nokia is. Yeah. So I must say, they came back with this phone and no, it's not gonna do the job. If you want to attract your share back, you need to do some groundbreaking things, and I believe Nokia can do. But for now, it really gets 7 out of 10. Now after adding all the scores up, we get 60. Oh boy, it is really a low score, and they are offering this device at 600 euros. Just think about it. OnePlus 5T scored 65, which is really relevant for the $600 price range, but still they are offering their device at $500. While the Nokia, at other hand, offering device at $600 with that huge bezel, with that huge outdated design. I'm not sure. Perhaps I would suggest you that please let it go for this year. Don't buy Nokia 8 for now. Maybe in next year they will come hard. They will come with brute force and win our heart back. But for now it is not a good deal and it is a no-no from me. That's all I want to talk about this device. It is really close to my heart, but I'm sorry I cannot say you that go and purchase it. So yeah, this is all from me for now. We'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, see ya. And do not forget to press that subscribe button and bell icon. Please do it.